MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Martin Roland Smith will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Joey Wendell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
First pitch, 7:05.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He got time.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
No, he's in there.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Right side. Torres brings it in, and he's safe.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He thought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Don't want to forget about him. Kiermaier on second. Pham at first with no outs. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Meadows becomes the first out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. First and second now, one man out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, number 8.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just keeping him close. From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Oh.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Charlie Morton gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Into the box now, Scotty Hayward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
for
first.
the Yankees, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Morton is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
MLBThe, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers. Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Torres comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. One out, nobody on. This is line to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. In now is the Yankees DH, Cage Tomlinson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance of bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Tony Reese. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 21, Jesus Aguilar.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Willy Adames. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We got time.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1.
For the Yankees, the
Here's Didi
shortstop,
Gregorius.
Didi.
He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
batting 6th, the right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Pham is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The left fielder.
Next for New York, Nino Reese. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Scott Tomlinson. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at... Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting,
So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. The windup and the 0-1. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The left fielder, number 29.
So two are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reese on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Tomlinson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now here it comes. And he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. I'm set with the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
At the plate, Scotty Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, Cage Tomlinson.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, two gone. Throw won't get him.
The batter, the third baseman, Tony.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tony Reese. And their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. He's forced to settle for one. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit sharply on the ground. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Garcia, the former Chicago White Sox, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Well, this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
The right fielder,
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Nino Reese. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Into the box now, Scott Tomlinson. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Yanks. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Time is called.
Popped him up. Tomlinson in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
The batter, number 1.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes. That misses. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me,
Now
he hasn't
batting.
walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As it's grounded sharply to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus
The
far.
catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Scotty Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Hayward, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Cage Tomlinson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Three runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for
well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Tony Reese. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it's still 3-1.
Your
Chad
attention,
Green
please.
takes over to start the
Now
6th inning on the mound.
Number 57.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Reese in foul ground, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Tomlinson comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Striding forward now is the DH, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Score. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off
Hit the ball
for the
pretty well in his
Yankees.
last at-bat, but
The
it resulted
shortstop,
in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. One away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box now, Nino Reese. But this is speared by the first baseman, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play. Back here in the Bronx. Seventh inning coming up now in game one as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Popped him up. Reese backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman, number 21, Jesus Aguilar.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Here's a high pop-up. Torres is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line, but speared on a hop. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Diego Castillo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Diego Castillo.
Stepping in, Scott Tomlinson.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Tomlinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Scotty Hayward.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scotty Hayward. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Torres. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Into the box, Mike Zunino. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Another 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. Throw behind him to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Eighth inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Runner at second, one away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Zunino, the runner at second with one away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Tommy Pham. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Oliver Drake.
Now in the box, Cage Tomlinson.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cage Tomlinson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Well, we've seen some really
Now
good
batting,
pitching from these
third
guys in this
baseman,
one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
0-2, here it is. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch in there, and it's 0-2 now. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Meadows, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Brandon Lowe. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The New York Yankees jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Martin Roland Smith pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.